Hello, welcome back to my channel. It's me. If you're new here, my name is Michael. I'm the Brooks brother. And today I have done my eyes using some Haus Labs goodies. It's my first time, or was my first time, using any of these. I got the PR mailer a little while ago. I just haven't had time until now, so here we are. And I wanted to do something that would kind of pay homage to Miss Gaga.
Yes, Gaga'S! Hey, mama!
This kind of eyeshadow-ish shape. I'm not sure if you would call this eyeshadow or liner or graphic eyeshadow, whatever. I have seen a lot of this kind of shape floating around recently on Instagram, and I wanted to try it, put my own spin on it. I have used some eyeshadows, some liquid shadows, they're called Glam, and eyeliner as well from Haus Labs. So yeah, it was an interesting video. My base has already been done. I did it before I started filming this part because I was filming a tutorial for Freckles for Instagram. This video today does not include base, like my base routine. So if you do want to see that, I would head over to Instagram. I will put the link for the video in the description. Today's video is just about eyes and Haus Labs. So yeah, I'm not going to give too much away. If you want to see how I created this eye look, please just keep on watching. I'll see you at the end. Hello. So I'm coming to you today with foundation already on for a change. Actually, my whole base is done. I was filming a little faux freckles video for Instagram. I'm gonna try some new stuff from Haus Labs, and my base is kind of the same as it normally would be, but I'm just gonna get right into it. There's an eyeshadow palette here. There's some liquid eyeshadow thingies here. There's an eyeliner I wanna try. There's a lip combo I wanna try. So we're just gonna have a little Haus Labs party. Thank you to the PR team at Haus Labs for reaching out and sending me some stuff to try. I haven't tried any of it on my eyes yet, so is that my new thing? This is gonna be kind of like a first impressions at the same time. I have like a rough idea, but I'm not 100% sure, but I think it's gonna work. There's nothing on my eyelids because I was just doing skin in that little video. I'm just gonna put some concealer down first. This is the inside of the palette. That's her there. Really, really pretty. Lots of warm tones in there. There's a black, and I love black eyeshadow in a palette. This already has good reviews. And then the liquid eyeshadows, they're called Glam. There's 3 that I want to use today, maybe 3, and they look like this. So there's a gold one, a red one, and a lavender one that I would like to try. Eyeliner, this. It's a brown liquid liner with a felt tip applicator. It looks like that. And it's a nice brown. So anyway, let me get some concealer on my eyelids. Also, I have contact lenses in, and I never really wear colored contacts because I don't really like to. They're not really that comfortable. But because I was filming a video just about skin, I felt like my eyes looked quite boring, and I have contacts, so they're from TTD Eye. I'll put the name in the description and a link if you want. I do have a discount code with them, so if you want it, just look at the description. I just want to start by etching out a shape. I'm going to use this warm brown color here called Contort on a ColourPop little flat eyeshadow brush. I have this shape in my head that I want to go for. I don't know if it's going to work, but we're going to try. Okay, so that's kind of the shape that I'm aiming for. It's winged kind of, but it's like a rounded point. But I just kind of want to mark it out with eyeshadow first. Yeah, I want it to go out and then around. Could have definitely picked an easier brush to do this with. Emphasis on the rough, but that's the rough shape. I wasn't sure if this would work on my eye shape because of the placement on my brow bone and my brows where they sit on my face. This seems alright for now. Then, this thing that I want to try is the one called Legend. It's like a liquid eyeshadow. Now I'll show you because I'm going to use it. It has a little sponge tip applicator. That I want to put on my lid. Oh yeah. I'm going to use the applicator to cut the crease, like to follow right up to the edge of that brown. That actually went on quite nice. So I only took it about halfway, just more than halfway, and I just want to give it a little blend, just so that there's like no edge. We're gonna do something there, but just wait, it will come. So far I'm impressed. Like, these are just working exactly how they should. I'm not mad at all. It's hard to tell because I film with the ring light, so like I can't see how well it actually has gone on, but like it looks quite good and it was really easy to apply. I just want to fill in that outer edge now. I'm actually just gonna use that same brown contort, the one that I did the shape with, which is a matte warm brown. Pigment's quite nice in these too. This is a Lush brush, and it's called To The Point. I want to use something else in here too. So, I'm going to take Curtain Call. I'm going to use the same brush and just put that between the gold and the brown. I'm going to leave the eyeshadows there for now. I'm going to move to this liquid liner because I tried it on my hand when I got it and I just fell in love with the color. And I just want to trace along the edge of the shadow just to make it really sharp. Pray for me. I've outlined it well. I'm finding that it's getting a little bit dry, and this is why I don't like felt tip liner. Depending on what way you hold it, I feel like all the product tends to collect down in the base of it, so I just kind of smushed it on my hand and loads came out. So I know it's in there, but felt, I just feel like we don't get along that well. I was gonna line it all the way in, but I actually like that it tapers off. So they're not even. Let's take some time to even it out. So, I changed some things along the way because this still falls within the vision. Anyway, what I did was I blended the black and the brown together, and then I just smudged it along the liner. Doing that made the line a little bit messy, and because my foundation and concealer is done, I just had to put a tiny bit more with this brush. This little square tip liner brush. I just had to pop some around the edge to clean it up and sharpen it again, but I like it blended so that you can still see the line up here. You can see the brown, the red, the gold, and I'm just giving it a blend. So I'm gonna do the same on this side. This is where we're at. I'm gonna just add a couple more things. I wanna add this other color of the glam attack called Glamour Puss. And I just wanna do like something like that. And then I'm gonna take a little pencil brush. I just wanted like a little teardroppy shape just on the inner corner. Oopsie. Ooh, I love this. I really like the shape of these. And then the last one I said I wanted to use was Rose Bitch. Same kind of deal. It's just like a pinky lavender color. And I want to just put this on the inner corner and do that same sort of teardrop shape. I'm gonna take some of the eyeshadow, this one up here, it's called Spotlight. Just want to intensify that color right over top of the purple, just so that it's a little bit more like a highlight. I really like these Glam Attack things. They're really easy to apply and really easy to move around. There's a green one that I really want. It's called Dynasty. I was just looking on the website today. It looks like a emerald green color. If the formula is like these, I really want to try it. I'm gonna get some lashes on because even though this is quite editorial vibes, I just still think a lash would complete it. So I'm gonna pop some on and I will be right back. Never mind, I changed my mind. I'm not done yet. I want to just define under this purple a little bit because I feel like it doesn't stand out quite enough. So I'm just gonna use that color Contort here on an angled brush and just define it a little bit. That's a little bit better. Okay, we are back. Sorry if you've noticed a massive lighting difference. Basically, when I started filming, there's still a little bit of light, but I usually film at night. Now it's dark out, so if it's dark behind me and I look overexposed, that would be why. I added lashes. Same brand as last video. They're from khadijasbeauty. I'll link the store below. The style is called the Halo Lash. Quite similar to the ones in the last video, but they're shorter and a little bit thinner. I think this is really cool. The other thing that I did, put stuff through my brows. I put Depixum, which is this. I showed this in my last video. These are those colored emulsions. So this is like a paint that's safe to use anywhere on the face. I've been using them in my brows the last couple looks that I've done because it makes it white. I mixed it with a little bit of a beige one. The color's 0230, and then the white one's 0004. I mix those two together and just brush it through so that the hair's white. After I put foundation on, like, they always end up a little bit brown, so I need to put something just in there. I'm just gonna finish off the face. Because my foundation's done, I can just go right to lips. I was gonna do a Haus Labs color, the liner and lipstick and a gloss, but I feel like I'm just using it all at once and I don't need to. I think I'm gonna actually save it for another look. I'm just gonna do like a brownie beige nude, and that's what I think actually would work a little bit better with this. Little motivation. Uh-oh, not a good sign. Where's my lip liner? Found it. Really thought I lost it. I'm gonna use these two. This is Cork lip pencil from MAC and Melt liquid lip in golden. Okay, well, this is it matte. I don't hate it. I quite like this color. I don't know, I feel like if I don't do gloss, like, is it me? I really like how shiny the eyes are and how matte the lips are. You know what? I think I'm gonna leave it. I never do a matte lip, but today's that day. So much shine on the eyes and my skin's quite dewy. I feel like today is the day to do a matte. The last thing I wanna do is just spray my face a little bit. Got some Morphe. Continuous setting mist. I love this stuff. I'm not sure entirely where I'm going. Nowhere. I'm gonna just fill in my mustache a little bit. There's a bit of foundation in it, to be completely honest with you. Let's fill that in. This is just a brow definer from ABH. Sometimes I do this in, not always, but when I feel like my mustache disappears a little bit, which is a problem literally only I have, fill it in a little bit, just to give it a little bit more shape. But anyway, I'm gonna leave it. I actually really like how this came out. It's editorial, I think. It's different. I used products that I have never used, which went very well, thank the Lord. But yeah, what are my thoughts on my first time using some Haus Labs stuff? I will say the eyeshadows. So what did I use? I used 1, 2, 3, 4, wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I didn't use the gold and I didn't use the bronze. I didn't use this lavender color either. But I can always do that in another look. As for these though, these were really, the colors that I used in here. The matte ones were great pigment. I already had my foundation on when I started and my whole skin was done. There was literally not even any fallout. I was being quite careful with the placement of the shadow and I wasn't blending a whole lot, but no fallout, nothing. I didn't really have to build up an unnecessary amount of color, so these are really nice. I really like this palette. I'm definitely gonna use this again. So that's my thoughts on shadow. What else did I use today? These, Glam Attack. I got sent quite a few colors of these, but these are the ones I wanted to try today. Legend is the gold that is in here. Glamour Puss is the red that I did that shape with on the inner corner. Rose Bitch. She is the really light color on my lower lash line. I really like these. I really love the applicator. As I said, it's easy to shape things out. The red one you saw, I did put the initial stroke of the color there, and then I did finesse it with a pencil brush and a little bit with a detail brush too, but that's not the end of the world to me. The lavender underneath, I put it in a weird spot, so I can't really say exactly, but I wish there was a little bit more color to it, just slightly more opaque. I get the idea of these though, that it's like a liquid shimmer. So light colors like this, you would want to be able to blend it out really, really sheer. But overall, these are great. Applicator is great. There's nothing weird about them. And the gold is so beautiful and the red is beautiful. I'm thrilled. So yeah, I do really, really like these. The eyeliner, that was the other thing. This liquid liner, demi-matte liquid liner called Whiskey. When I swatched this on my hand when I first got it, I loved it because I thought the color was great. And I thought that for a felt tip, it came out really well. But then when I used it on my eyes, I really like how fine the felt tip was and I like how it came out at first. But before I was even done this eye, I found it was drying. So I had to keep like, you know, not mixing it, sort of pressing the felt on my hand to get the product to run all the way through it. Bear in mind, I was holding it downward like this, so the product naturally is gonna go down inside. That's my only thing with felt tip pens, like I feel like they always do that. However, I don't really have a brown that I love, so this is really quite nice. The other thing is that when I swatched it on my hand, it came out to quite a nice chocolate warm brown. As it dried though, it's almost black. And I realized that I went over it with black and brown eyeshadow, but even where there's no eyeshadow over top of it, it's pretty much black, which is just, it's unfortunate because it's not what I wanted, but it really works with the look. The product does what it should do. It dries in place, it hasn't cracked or smudged, so I'm happy. I wish it dried a little bit more to a true brown, and I wish it was maybe a brush tip rather than a felt, but I would say this is still a really good brown liquid liner to have. I think that's all that I used from Haus Labs today. That's pretty much the whole eye, and I know it's quite full on, but I mean, it's Lady Gaga, so I wanted to do something more out of the box. Anyway, I hope that you enjoyed watching this. You learned a couple things about Haus Labs. You saw some products that you maybe were curious about, and I hope you enjoyed watching me create the look. Until next time, stay home. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you guys very soon. Let me know what you think in the comments. Let me know how you like the look, if you still like the bleached brows. Let me know if there's anything that you'd like to see me film, because I got whole lots of time at the moment, so just let me know. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you all very soon.